Finally. It took a little while um, for various reasons, but we finally got everything back in order. Um, I think this should be working for you guys. I know it wasn't really working earlier today, um, but we're going to do two different things today. Actually, let me make sure this is actually going to start. Awesome. It's good. So we're going to do two different things today. We are going to make the basis for a whistle that we'll construct tomorrow. And then we are going to throw 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 cups. And I want kind of shallower cups, I think, today. Um, so I think, what's up, Luna? Oh, you can watch it tomorrow. It's not, I know it's so late in the day, but it's been a long day for me. So nice seeing you though. But it'll be good. This one won't be super, super long, but let's start with the big guys, go from there. No tea today, just some seltzer. Very lackluster, honestly. There's the rest of my tea, can go into my water bottle. Hi. Yes, I will be live tomorrow because we have to trim everything and make everything that we're doing today, like put it all together. Because these, what we're doing right now, are going to be whistles, and then the other stuff needs to be trimmed. Now this is porcelain again. I have not gone and gotten clay yet. I okay, sounds good. This clay is from a student of mine. It's disgustingly soft, um, painfully soft. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to try our best. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Um, but yeah. So I was trying to say it earlier in the. I was asking what glaze you were using, or what color you're going to make it. I need a sponge. Where are my sponges? There's no sponges in here. Still a student sponge. I was trying to tell you guys too, kind of about what happened here, but a dude in a giant truck, which it's not allowed on my road anyway, hauling 3 Ferraris, ripped up 5 telephone poles and a bunch of trees, took out all the conduits, ripped off all of my electricity from my studio, just yanked it off. Really messed up. Uh, Crazily enough, the electrical company and some other people really stepped up and got it fixed quickly, which is, it's only been like 2 days, and I'm already in here with you guys, which is kind of crazy. Frozen pond? I have not. What is that? Never even heard of it before, let alone seen it. I have no idea, Luna. It just depends on what I need to get done in the morning. It's springtime, there's lots of choring to get done, so I couldn't give you a time. I'll try to be live by. There's a mosquito attacking my face. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yay, summer. I'm going to try to be live by the time we normally do it, which is like 11:30 my time, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh God, I went on a 10-mile run today and I screwed up my back, and I have a back brace on right now. Get out of here, little mosquito. Can't sleep well. I'm excited to hear about Luca more too, Luna. Oh, are they That's different than kiln ice, right? The frozen thing with the Amoco. That's it. Are we talking? Is that a totally different thing? Dima, how are ya? How are the birds? Tell me everything. Okay, I think that's good enough. We aren't doing this today, so I don't need to like overdo it as far as like actually throwing. That's all I'm gonna do. Um, and I'm gonna probably trim this a little bit. I'm just gonna leave this whole thing on here. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing okay. Outside of my back hurting really badly right now. I probably should not be in here, to be honest, but we're here. It's gonna happen. It's happening. That'll be a whistle tomorrow. I guess if I'm not torching, I can use a plastic bat. Awesome. I'm excited to see. I've been touching my computer too much, so I'm gonna try to touch it less while we're talking. Um, because it's I think clay dust got stuck inside it and it's now overheating all the time. So yeah, no. I went on too long of a run today, and I kind of just haven't been doing anything athletic, and then I just kind of went hard, and that was silly of me. But what you gonna do? I think I'm gonna go for a swim later in the river. I think that'll be nice. I went for a dip last night, and it was painfully cold, but I think it'll be nice on my back. So, gonna wait another hour. Actually, maybe I'll go right after we get done in here. I'll throw on a bathing suit and go for a dip. Ooh. You know, you know how it is. Apparently, I was giving off. I just, I'm thinking about Utah because you that's where you are, and I in Sika is in like 5 days or whatever, and I guess I was putting off the impression that I was going this year, but I am not. Um, smart, smart. I'll get a can. That makes a lot of sense. Um, but I had to tell a bunch of people I wasn't going yesterday. But whatever. Whatever. My tennis teaching job starts on the same day and Sika starts. And I think I'm going to fire the soda kiln on the 24th and 25th instead of the first and second, like we talked about. And then I'm going to still fire my kiln on the 28th. Cool. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with missing that. The spring has started here. It's like been in the 50s. It's really I don't need this jacket on. I just I don't know. It's holding my brace in better than I'm wearing right now. So, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Next time, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. What do I need with my life? Oh, a bat. Oh God. I appreciate it. All right, let's throw our actual little cups now. Garden, how are you? Oh my God, you're my little tea fund now. Amazing. I appreciate Dima. I will try not to, but I can't promise anything. What's new, Garden? Anything exciting, thrilling, fantastic going on? All right. Oh God, this clay is soft. We're gonna try our hardest to do these. If it doesn't work, maybe we'll switch it out and maybe we'll just do kind of like make whatever you guys want. And maybe we'll just do like a each ball can be whatever shape you guys want. Let's just see how this goes first. I kind of still need a little bit of bulk. So I kind of need to throw these, but we will see. Okay. And something I tried to do that stream a little while ago with you guys that didn't work for whatever reason. And it was to sand all my pots. And something that I'm learning, not learning, just remembering, is that any extra marking here, if I'm trying to sand it, either there has to be marking that's intentional or there has to be no marking at all. Otherwise, it's a huge pain in my butt to deal with. I've spent probably over the last 2 days 4 hours just sanding pottery with a Scott Brite pad. So it's been a lot. All right. Oh man, these mosquitoes. Gonna destroy me. Hey bud, let's just take you outside. I don't want to kill you. Just can you get out of my space? Nice. All right, that's exactly what I wanted. The top is not exactly what I want though. What I really don't want is one side to be oblong, so this is lower than this. Ow. And that's something I don't want. How do I fix that though? There's that look is really off-putting to me. Huh. All right, just for the sake of fun today, if anybody has a shape suggestion they would like, we'll do any suggestion you want today for like form. You just have to be able to moderately accurately describe what you're asking me to do so I can interpret it in a way that can actually be something. Joyce, welcome back. How are you? We're gonna destroy that first one. I didn't like it at all. Oh, can't complain. It's a beautiful day. We're taking suggestions, Joyce. If you have anything you want to see being made cup-wise, like style, if you have a style you want me to do, I'll do it right now. You just let me know. Well, I'll do it after this one. I'm going to try to redo the one that I just did poorly. Actually, what we might do is something... Little mosquito, please stop. Bud, come on. Let's get out of here, please. This is summer. It's already mosquito season. It's crazy. Oh, I was also kind of thinking about texture on these. You know, like these. Then I don't have to clean them at all. Let me grab something to texturize these. All right. Ooh, that's even better. Ooh, this is even better. Okay, sorry, little babes. It's just a piece of stick. Excuse me. Style of cup. We're not making mugs today. I don't really want to put handles on these tomorrow. So, any you know me style that you feel like coming up with, we will try our hardest as a collaborative group to make it work. Christina, I can you believe it? How fast they got power back on for me? I'm truly shocked. I mean, like, they got my power in my house back on in under 24 hours, and then they got my studio power on this afternoon, like an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, something like that. But like really fast. I'm really impressed. I was really worried I was gonna have to delay my firing. No, you're good, Joyce. Have you sent off your cup yet, Christina? And again, I'm just gonna keep saying it. We're taking requests today. Anything you guys want to see, you try to describe to me, and I'll try to make it. Just barely, Sydney. I'm wearing I'm wearing a back brace right now. My back's all messed up. So I'm falling apart. I'm an old man now. Um, I won't potentially have to pay anything to fix it once the insurance is dealt with. So, because this dude, he was carrying three Ferraris, pulled up pulled up five telephone poles, ripped up a bunch of trees, conduits, power from the entire road. I mean, this whole thing was crazy. Awesome. Perfect. Also, I want to do more texture stuff because I kind of like that a lot. And the cup that I've been drinking out of has been very texturized the last couple days, and I kind of want to make more. This is the wettest, moistest clay I've worked with in a minute. So we'll see. You're spot on, Christina. That's what happens, right? All right, what's this one to me? Any suggestions from anybody? Or am I gonna just keep making the same cup over and over again? Oh, Annie, I immediately will when I'm back upstairs. How are you? I know, Sydney. I'm going seltzer today. I ran out of studio tea, so um, I have a bunch of tea, but just not good studio tea. A cat? No, we need a cup style, Annie. All right, I'm gonna just keep doing this until someone tells me something else to do. How's it over in Scotland today? God, ugh. I'm having sensory issues with this clay because it's so gross. I'm gonna do a defined line here and see what happens. I decided that yesterday was my birthday instead of my actual birthday because my actual birthday was kind of lousy. So I yesterday I decided was actually my birthday this year, and I spent the whole day outside and about 20 minutes of indoor time during the entire day, and it was lovely. It was really nice. I just had fires outside all day, and I did some pottery stuff, which I couldn't show you obviously because I had no power at that point. And I went and bought some soil for some plants. So yeah, it was a good day. I appreciate that, Sydney. I needed the approval. Thank you. I don't even know what that is. I should celebrate the whole week. I went. That's why I went out for a big run this morning and hurt myself. You know, cool. What's up? Good to see you too. All right, suggestions. What are we doing? I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I want you guys to tell me what to do. I appreciate it. Thank you, Annie. Maybe we'll make I don't know. Well, these are like as already we've kind of made like as close as we can to a matcha bowl with this amount of clay. You know, I think a matcha bowl you'd really want to size up to like 550, 600 grams, and these are all 300 gram bowls. So we're making Chinese tea bowls essentially, but these will all shrink too much. So I'm more in the sense of like stylistically, should we do anything different that's exciting and thrilling and fantastic? This is still too. That's too. Now it's too much clay. You need about 150 grams for one of those, which we certainly could do. But more about like style. What could we do with 300 grams of clay stylistically that we'd be happy with? You know? Oh, this clay is awful. Jeez. I appreciate him giving it to me, but oh my God, this clay sucks. We could. We would do that tomorrow when we're after we've trimmed them, if that's what you're talking about. So is there any specific style to that vessel prior to the coils added, Joyce, that you would want to see? Hmm. We're not torching today. I don't want to be in here super long. Otherwise, we could do that. But I kind of want to just make stuff, let them set up, and then come back to it tomorrow. I'm in too much pain to be in here too long, to be honest. Oh, I see what you're saying. So a lot of the time they use sodium silicate to add texture and stuff like that. Torching the outside is just gonna make it rip um, without adding any kind of like additive. But what we could do, if you want to try, is here. We'll do something. I have an idea. I think I saw this on Instagram yesterday or something. No, you're good. I think your suggestion is valid. Here, we're gonna do something. We're gonna throw a thick pot, right? We might just chuck this. This is a bit of experiment. All right, kind of the same shape that we want to go for. Okay. We're gonna try something different. Um, kind of. We're gonna put some facets in it and then throw from the inside and see if this does anything. I kind of have a feeling it won't, just the way I'm doing it here. Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool. Certainly something, right? I mean, it's interesting. Why don't we keep it? I mean, it's not, I don't think it's particular. The execution I did on is not particularly good. Um, but let's trim it and see what it looks like tomorrow. You know, kind of a weird looking thing. It's super heavy. Um, I do, but I don't particularly like the look, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of it. Um, but why don't we try something similar with what we just did, but we'll use the Cryptomeria and then we'll just push out from the inside. And so we'll make, I think it'll just rip the pot, but actually I'm almost positive it'll just rip the pot because this clay is so soft. But, oh God, this clay is awful. Yeah, yeah. This is the same porcelain I always use, but it doesn't have malachite in it. A student of mine gave it to me. Uh, Also, I don't know if I told you guys, I was supposed to go up to get some um, new silicon carbide shelves, and I think I was complaining to you guys about price. They're $187 a shelf at Sheffield Pottery for a 12 by 24 by 3/4 inch one, and I found on in Kingston, New York, they had the same shelf for, well, it's a half-inch version instead of a 3/4 inch version for $87 a shelf. And I called them yesterday trying to get them. Good, I'm glad you're into it. Trying to get some new ones, and they were full sold out, which is kind of a bummer. So this next firing I'm gonna do, uh, I'm just gonna have to use less shelves than normal and be more creative with all my broken shelves that I have. So actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do our same undulation that we normally do. All right, what do we think? No, those are Advancer shelves. Those are $250 a shelf. I'm not buying Advancer shelves. Silicon carbide's just like the at minimum what you have to have for wood firing. Um, Half inch, to be honest, is probably not gonna cut it because they're still gonna warp. But I don't have enough money to do the other ones. So this is an interesting cup. I actually kind of like this. Um, I think trimmed aggressively could be very cool. I'm honestly shocked. Cool. I'm honestly shocked that it didn't rip. I don't. I'm kind of flabbergasted about it, honestly. I don't really know how it's still alive, but we'll do a couple of those. I kind of like that. I don't know if I like it weight wise when the time comes, but there's only one way to find out. So I have not gone up to Sheffield to get the new clay either, which I will do at some point, but I just don't know when. Okay, let's see. Okay, man, this back stuff is killing. I definitely, we got a couple more to do, and then I gotta go lie down. Um, do some stuff like that. Yeah, I know. I put this poor back through too much. This is like stuff like this is like when you pay to go to like a $500 workshop and everybody's just like oohing and awing around someone who's just like randomly smacking a piece of clay and they're like, oh, the technique. Oh. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a pottery workshop, but there's a lot of that kind of mentality going on, and it's just, oh God, it's hilarious. It's like, how did he come up with that particular slap? It's comical. And the thing that I love about it is that like the person who's doing the slapping and stuff is doing it with such like intention and motion. They're like, yes, I'm a master at slapping my pots around. It's like, chill, buddy. Chill. Like, thank you, Christina. I appreciate it. I think it's a bit of both at the moment, Joyce, because I'm getting a bit of shearing pain and a little bit of just my regular whatever pain. So I'll be fine after some icing and a heat pad and all that fun stuff. I just need another board. Where are all of my boards? I see a board here. Can't get that board. See a board there that's already being used. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lean over. If I'm gonna lean across my table, oh, a board! Oh my God! Look at that! I found. Sorry, BB. I didn't mean to excite you on that. I wasn't expecting to see this over there. Did I cut this off already? All right. Later, Christina. Talk soon. Oh, they could. There probably is a board outside as well. We're gonna just put this over here. I like these little cups. They're like very similar to everything we've been doing, but it's a totally different way of doing it, and I'm into it. I the other boards are probably outside. Honestly, you were probably very correct. But now that I found that one, we're good to go. So I'm looking at everything we've made, and I think after today we will have enough to fire my kiln. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to fire these whistles. And I have a bunch of teapots that I'm excited about. Ooh, God, it's like loop. Ugh. I have this very relaxing sounding leaf blower wafting in the distance, as you guys can you guys hear the leaf blower that's been going since we started this video 35 minutes ago? The next door neighbors, they hire people to like come and maintain stuff, and man, they love their leaf blowers. There's something gross in this one. Love a good. I honestly have ASMR. A square one. I think it needs to be wider for square. I think it's gonna get too narrow, but I love the idea. So the next one will make it square, unless, okay, unless I do something like this. Hold up, Joyce. We got this. It's gonna happen. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys can't hear it because they're the bane of my existence. I have such hatred for them, and I hear them all the time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is actually the same. What are we gonna do? Wait a minute. How do I square this off properly? We're gonna do the same thing, same undulation, same everything, but we're gonna square the top because this isn't big enough milliliter capacity for me to be happy. I'm like honestly shocked that these aren't collapsing. I'm trying to jinx myself and it's not working. I don't know why I'm trying to jinx myself or why it's not working, but okay, so we're gonna just pull these to the edges here. Let's just square that pot off on the top. So it's like a sway squared off, you know what I mean? I'm really liking these. They're really cool. Good decision making, Sydney. Assuming this was your idea, right? A wobbly pot with a square top. You can't even tell it's square until you look at it from a different angle. Oh God. Okay. I might only do one more, and then I think I might have to take a break or just leave. Not the square, the texture part. Joyce 100% get full credit on the square thing. Amanda, what's up? What's happening? Ah, look at all that clay I just lost. It's like half my pot. Cool. Oh God, it's like throwing cream cheese. Ugh, not pleasant. All right, we're gonna do this one a little thinner. Add some extra thick lines right there. Maybe maybe do a little bit more whacking on this one. Look at this. This is why you pay the big bucks to come here. Watch me hit a piece of clay with a piece of cryptomeria. Take a bite out of it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If we were doing all this texture, I should have added silica sand to them, but whatever. I'm excited for these. The slapping slapping technique is where it's at, you know. Try what the pros do. Um, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Uh, there's probably silicon in it, and the other one has more. I genuinely have. If anybody wants to look that up, I'm curious too. I have no idea the difference between silica sand and sand. Um, I mean, silica. What is silica? Let's wait before anybody looks it up. Let's think about it. Silica is quartz, and sand is calcium carbonate, calcium that's been dissolved. So sand is calcium, silica is quartz. Boom. I feel like you were already gonna be doing that with your pottery, Amanda. I don't know why. That's the feelings I'm getting over here. I just instinctively just started another one. Whatever. Clay comes from trees. I'm excited. I need to make an April Fool's video this year, and I think it's going to be probably like I'm going to go into my woods and cut down a tree and get all the clay out of it, or like find a like gross like a tree with a big hole in it, and just like yeah, yeah. That's hey, I would assume you would do it very consensually, Amanda. I wasn't trying to imply anything. None of my business. I'm not trying to get in the way of. I can't even talk. The pain is killing me. All right, last one, and then I and then I need to go. I'm starting to lose it. All right, this one I'm not going to smack this one. I think I'm just going to add texture to it. And add some big throwing lines. This one's a fatty. Um, I don't know how that's going to work well with the undulation. It's a little too wide, honestly. Um, let's do that, and then let's do this, and then let's do this. I used to do this stuff all the time, and I had to stop. I was really enjoying doing all this texturing stuff, but this stuff does not sell. I can't move this as well as any of my other stuff, which is crazy because my one of my favorite pieces that I've been drinking out right now is one of the last textured pieces I had, but I have a really hard time selling this stuff. There's just too much going on between the glaze and everything. It's just too much. Um, there's too much color. There's too much motion. There's too many things happening. Let's square this one off to make it even more complicated. After I just said that people don't buy complicated things. All right, I'm done. I need to leave. I don't need to leave. I just need to go sit down for a little bit. Um, yeah, exactly. All right. Well, anyway, I am back. Internet's back. Wi-Fi's back. They clearly hooked up my electricity in here. We'll come in. It's probably our regular time around like 11 something in the morning tomorrow, and trim everything that we made today, and then make a whistle. And then after tomorrow, I think we're gonna have enough stuff made, which means that we just need to bisque work and start sanding stuff, and then we can start glazing. And so the way we're going to be glazing this, oh God, this time around is we're going to spray on a bunch of underglazes. I bought orange, purple, that green one, and pink. And so we're going to spray that on, re-bisque everything. So we're going to biscuit, sand it, biscuit, wash it, underglaze it, biscuit, and then make a Gustin Chino, and then wad it, and then it'll be ready to go. So easy, really not much work at all, you know? All right. Later, guys. Thanks, Joyce. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Later.